What's up, guys, and welcome back to Slime Rancher. Now, I'm not sure if any of y'all have been paying attention while we've been playing this. I've been trying to show you as best I can, but this is the 57th day, in-game day, that I've been playing. Last episode, we ended at day 40 or 41, I can't remember. I've been having to do a lot of work off camera with this game for a very specific reason. And that reason is the fact that in order to progress now, I have to do somewhat ridiculous work. It's not simple at all what they want me to do. So what the game wants now is, I'm gonna just pick up the, no, you know what? I'm not gonna pick up the chickens right now. What the game is trying to get me to do right now is they want, we saw at the end of the last episode that the guy that owned the ranch previously left vaults that you had to explore to find. Which I found one by accident, and I have an idea of where the rest are. But nothing really concrete on that. But I haven't gone in them because I know that there's no point in it, because they are full of treasure, but they're full of those treasure pods, and they're full of the max level treasure pods. So I wasn't entirely sure how to access that level of a treasure cracker, and when I found out, it's basically nothing but work now. So in order to be able to, why are there plorts out here? In order to be able to access the max level treasure pod, you have to have created 100 different gadgets that are available at the lab. Creating 100 different gadgets takes a lot of time because you're sitting here and you're harvesting the plorts just continuously. And you know, like that just becomes your focus. You're over here, you're feeding your slimes, you're harvesting plorts, and you're then throwing them into research instead of cash flow. So I'm not advancing my ability to buy new things, really. I'm only really able to buy like new patterns and whatnot. I'm only able to really do that for stuff that I've already got, and I really, it's that shitty. I fucking hate this tree. Because it's so hard to tell what's going on here. By the way, if you don't know how to get the phase lemons, this is how you do it. You shoot fruit into it when you can see that there's ripe on there. So whenever you can tell there are ripe ones, you shoot in there and it'll start shitting them out for you. But they have to be ripe, because if they're not, they don't work. And you just end up shooting through it. And that should be all of them. There's not really a lot of reason why I actually do that. I mostly just use it to feed my fire slimes over here. Because you have to burn food in order to feed them. Because that's the way they built it. And the rest of it's going into there. But yeah, so I was able to get the tier 2 treasure cracker, which did get me a lot of new recipes for decorations, but not so much anything useful. Hunter, how you doing, Hunter? You busy eating chickens? See, that's the one thing I like about Hunter is I can throw roosters and hens in here, and they will continue to reproduce. Oh, and I gave him this big stuffed chicken for him to pretend to murder, because he really enjoys doing that. But yeah, so like what I've been doing, and I did it for like a solid day. Like seriously, like I recorded like 2 episodes in one day, and then I had a bunch of things I had to get done. But a lot of my spare time has been playing this, doing what you're seeing right now. coming in here, feeding everybody, and then harvesting poop in order to be able to throw it into research, which right now I'm not really going to be putting anything into research because I've got so much in there. Well, the pink slime. The pink ones I'm going to put in the research because they get used real heavily in the drills. And the drills, the pumps, and the apiaries. The pink slimes are very important there, so their plorts get thrown into that. But I need money. I need money real bad right now because the higher I can get my 7Z Corp membership, the more I'm capable of doing in the game. So, let's... Alright, suck up the poops. Okay, so the pinks need to go into research. Everything else can go into making money. So yeah, so I'm gonna do all of this real quick, and then I'm gonna go out and we're gonna head out to find something. I don't know if I've got any drills out right now. I probably don't. I can't honestly remember. But I know that I need to raise my 7Z Corp membership, because if I do... Nope, that was the phosphor. I need to send pinks. If I can raise that membership up, I will get a pattern for a Gordo snare. Don't know what it does. Well, I made one. I made one earlier, and all it did was it trapped a pink Gordo, which I then fed till it exploded, and it didn't really do much for me. So I'm not entirely sure why you want to do that, but the game wants you to, so that's what I've been doing. Oh man. And I just started the game up, so these guys aren't putting out nearly what they usually do. If you play the game for... If you play for a day, like an in-game day, you come back the next in-game day, and these guys will start producing way more than you can handle most of the time. As you can see, they're already putting out more than really I have the ability for them to be dealing with. I went out and I explored for like a day and a half, just ignoring my ranch, and they had eaten so much that I wasn't able... It took about 4 trips for me to be able to do just the main courtyard I've got here. That's not enough money. I'm not going to make enough today. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. I'm gonna get these guys plorts, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because, like, see, like these guys, they're unsupervised and they still just pump out way more than they should be. Like, it's just unreal how much these things eat. And for some reason, these guys are putting out odd numbers. I don't entirely... Oh, fire. I don't entirely understand how they do what they do. Because it should be doing even numbers, and somehow they're putting out more than everybody else, but they put it out in odd numbers. I don't really understand that. That should make me smart. I still don't think it's enough, though. So one of the big things that to continue playing is to do your 7Z Rewards Club, which is here. Yeah, I can't afford the next tier of it. A lot of the things that it has you do are... Oh, my eye. A lot of things that one of your rewards end up being are these color packs here, which I can't afford that one right now. And those are over here. So you can do stuff like this. So like right now, you see... My house is this beautiful green and white, but I could change it to, let's change it to daybreak. You see how that changes? It changes the color of the house to, you know, just something else. Let's see what the Vanguard looks like. No, I like the other one better. Let's go back to, yeah. We're gonna go, was it daybreak? Yeah, it was daybreak. But see, we can also change the color of, that doing the tech changes the color of like all of the boards and the pins and the corrals and everything like that. And then you come down here and that changes the color of the gun. So you can have just, it gives you a little more customization. I've got all these echoes just kind of decorating the middle of the courtyard here for some reason. But another thing that I ended up doing was I've got more teleporters to different places. So like this one takes me out to the ancient ruins. I've got another one over here that takes me to the moss blanket. Hello. Where I already had a drill out. Oh. Which is now dead. Which, oh, that was an apiary. My bad. That was an apiary, not a drill. So, like, I can go in there, and I drop off apiaries because it gets you more there. I used to have a drill here, which I apparently don't anymore, or a pump. I had a pump there. And then I've got a drill. I might have a drill. It might already be gone. But I've got another teleporter, which this teleporter I didn't build. This was one that Agordo was covering. So if I can get over here. So like this takes you out to, out to the Indigo Quarry, where I have a drill. But whatever it spits out, I can't really pick up, so I'm going to go back out. And so these are all research items. This is all stuff that you can use to generate new gadgets. Mostly, it seems like these go towards teleporters. Is the kind of stuff that ends up being used by this. You don't ever get very many. But like, so yeah, like your drills, your apiaries, your pumps, all use plorts. You know, so your Gordo trap uses, it uses some plorts, but it uses mostly these research items. And then all your different warp tech is generally a plort, and then to change, for the color. And then it's more of the research items. The decorations are a combination, which you see I've got a ton of. I don't know what the curios are. I'm not entirely sure what's supposed to be here. You see, I don't have any. So I'm not sure what's supposed to go there. But the problem is whenever you get to this point in the game where you're just trying to make gadgets so that you can get the last treasure cracker, you end up just spending all your time on your farm, not doing any exploration. And the game has become a lot less fun because of that. Like, I know that there's more updates coming in the future. Like the developers already said, we have plans for more updates coming out for missions for some of the other ranchers. You usually right now all you see them in is where you like give them items and they trade you something in return, which generally suck in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. But there's going to be missions where it actually takes you out of the field. It may add new sections to the far range. You might actually be able to go to the other ranchers' ranches, which would be interesting. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. But right now, it's just become a grind. So there's not going to be a whole lot that goes on with this anymore. Now, I am going to go out exploring. We are going to go out to one of the new areas. Or to one of the areas that I haven't shown you before. We're going to go out to the island in the Dry Reef, which is the main start area of the game is the Dry Reef. There is there's an island back over there in the distance. Or over there in the distance, I should say. You can just barely see. You can see the rings of it behind everything. Back over there. If you look at the map, it's this island right here. So you can see where I am over there, and that's the island. And there's a teleporter right there that takes you to it. So yeah, now we're over on the island. And I'm gonna climb the center mountain here. If I can remember how to do that. Because they made a slightly linear path. But the question is whether or not you can see where they were trying to lead you. Rock Tabby, yeah, you're not going to be doing very good right now, dude. Could use some water because I know that tar slimes are very prevalent at night. There? There it is, yeah. This is not as easy to do at night as it should be, but... So originally there was a pink Gordo right here. I didn't show y'all that because I found him whenever I was exploring off camera, trying to get food to pop the Gordos. Yep, there's tar slimes somewhere now. Okay, okay, so this is the vault I found. So this comes up out of the ground, and I haven't gone into it yet, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at that. I need a key. I didn't even think about that as being a possibility. Okay, so we know where the vault is. It's just right there to get into the vault. I did not realize we were going to need a slime key to get into it, though. Okay, well, where... I've used all the dry reef keys. I've used all the indigo quarry keys. There's a hunter Gordo in the moss blanket that I have not killed yet. And I know he's going to have a key. There's a dervish Gordo in the glass desert that should give a key. And there's supposedly, I haven't been able to find him, but supposedly there's also a mosaic Gordo in the glass desert that should give a key. So I've been going for about 20 minutes. So what we're going to do, it may be less for you, but what we're going to do now is I'm going to cut ahead to being back here at the island, but this time I'm going to have a key. So I'm going to go break a Gordo, and then I'm going to be right back here. So we're not going to really change where we are for you guys, but for me, it's probably going to be a hell of a time. And we're going to go pop a Gordo and get a key. So I will be back with you when I've got a key. Okay, so here we are back at the vault, and now we have a key. So we're going to go, and hopefully it's just one key to get into this damn thing. But, alright, so... Okay, and I've got a bunch of fruit with me, because I think... There's an off possibility that there's a bunch of gold slimes in here, and in which case they're going to want fruit. Okay, well there's... Doesn't seem to be... So you can see there's a bunch of the level 3 treasure pods. Where are we? Don't know. Okay. What does this do? Oh! Oh! Lovely! That's what I needed. A bunch of pink rocks to be angry at me. Oh shit. What is this? More treasure pods. Down here. So it also opened up this down here. Would you just eat? Just eat and be happy. So, it's a bunch of level 3 pods. I can't open those. Just eat the fruit. Eat the fruit. Eat the fruit. Eat the fruit. Stop attacking me. I didn't think it would open up that down there. So, okay. So we'll just... If I push that... Here you go. There's you some fruit. Stop Stop biting me. Eat. You two here, eat. Holy shit, guys. There's fucking food everywhere. Why are y'all so angry? God damn it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in a fucking vault. Because damn pink rocks everywhere. So yeah, that sealed that up top. Did it also seal this over here? Yeah, it also sealed up everything back this way. Interesting. I see why there's that skull now. I wonder if that does anything back there, though. So, like, you hit the button. It opens up the walls. Does it do anything back here? It does! There's a teleporter back to the ranch. Is there anything back here? Nope, that's still just water. Okay. So if I go through, we're back at the ranch. Yeah. So that's essentially what is going to be in the vaults. Like I said, they're not really that exciting because unfortunately it's just all that you can do is you have to have the level 3 cracker. Like I said, you have to make 100 gadgets in order to do that. In order to get the level 2 cracker, you have to make 35. So I've still got another 65 gadgets that I have to make before I can open the treasure pods and all the vaults. So there's not really any point in continuing right now. I may try to work my way up so that I have all the different things, so that whenever we pick this back up, whenever the next update comes out, we can explore and do all that kind of stuff. But right now, there's not anything left for me to show you guys. So this is going to be the end of this game for a while. I don't know how long it's going to be because I don't know when the next update is going to come out. This game just went into final release back on August 1st. For me, it's the 25th. For you, it should be the 26th. If you're watching this the day it came out. If not, this came out on August 26, 2017. So, I don't know when the next update is going to be because they don't put dates on their release schedule. They just say what's coming. So right now, I don't know when the next update is going to be. Whenever I see the next update, I will get back into playing this. But for now, we're done with this game. I'm not going to be featuring anymore, but I'm going to play it off camera, build up the ranch, build up my cash flow, build up more gadgets, open up more crackers. I think all that you're going to get out of the vaults is probably gold plorts or just straight up money. And that's all that's going to be hidden in there. And so I don't know how valuable it actually is once you reach a certain point in the game. But like I said, I'm gonna see what I can do before we start the series back up with the next update. So for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about this entirety of the game in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.